Hey everyone, Steven from Straight Fire Picks. We got best bets for Major League Baseball on Friday, June 17th, 2022. We're going to have MLB player props, run lines, over-unders, money lines here for you today. We're going to have 3 picks that I think are great value bets for this Friday Major League Baseball slate. As always, just want to thank you all for your continued support here on the channel. If you're new to the channel here today, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We are on the road to 6,000 subscribers. Reminder here at the channel, guys, that we are now partnered with Prize Picks, so be sure to use our code SFP for a 100% deposit match on your first deposit up to $100 on Prize Picks. You can also use one of our links that we have down below in the comment section and in the description. Really a great app, guys. They specialize in player props and things of that nature. You can bet on just about anything on Prize Picks. They specialize in player props specifically. A lot of great stuff though on there. You can bet on, esports, just about anything. Put multiple picks and do an entry to win a lot of money. So like I said, use our code SFP for that 100% deposit match or one of our links that we have down in the description or the comment section. Be sure to also check out our community Discord page as well. It's a great place to connect with our community and to get new ideas for bets. We'll also have a link down in the comment section and in the description for that. Be sure to also drop your favorite pick down below in the comment section. If you like your pick included in our comment capper section, just be sure to put a star or an asterisk next to your pick, and we'll include your pick in the video if it hits. Okay, now a quick shout out to our Straight Fire MVPs. So guys, as always, we have this beautiful list here running beside me of all of our Straight Fire MVPs. If you're interested in becoming a Straight Fire MVP, there's a join button down below. We'll also have a link in the comment section and in the description. It's just $3.99 per month to get a badge next to your name, some custom emojis, a roll color in the Discord, and shout outs in our video. I appreciate all of you that have signed up. I really do appreciate all of the support. Thank you all so much. Like I said, if you're interested in that, check out our join button down below or one of those links. Okay, now quick shout out. Okay, now we're going to get into the results from the previous episode, guys. So for our comment cappers, we got to get the bag calling the J.D. Davis over 0.5 bases, minus 130 odds. Was able to cash that as he delivers a base hit. And then we had Katie Robinson calling the Musgrove over 5.5 strikeouts there for the Padres. Cashes that as well. We love to see it. As far as the stream results, we got our third straight winning day in the NBA. We went 2-1. Bringing us to 7-2 over the last 3 days here in baseball. Pretty solid overall. We like to see it. We were able to cash the Rays, Yankees, NRFI. Severino did get scratched late. I was actually a little nervous about it, but we still ended up getting there. The lefty for the Rays delivered for us. There, Beeks. We like to see that. Rhys Hoskins delivered on the over 1.5 bases. He had a double pretty early in the game, so we cashed that one easily. And then we missed on the Colorado Rockies' first 5 innings plus 0.5 run line. Yeah, Cool was not very cool. Did not bring his best stuff there for the Rockies. And the Rockies didn't put up as many runs as I'd like to see. I thought they'd score more in the first 5, but fortunately they didn't. But we're going to get back after it today, though, guys. We're going to stay hot here at the channel. So let's get after it today. Let's get this 3-0. So let's get right into our picks here. And number 1. We are going with the San Francisco Giants, Pittsburgh Pirates, NRFI bet here, no run first inning, at minus 125 odds here on Caesars. Guys, this is really the only NRFI I like for the value. A lot of ballparks you don't want to be betting first inning bets in. The Cubs, Tigers, there's a lot of good hitting parks at home tomorrow. Cincinnati, you don't want to, me personally, I don't want to touch those. So did find one that I really liked here. This is pretty solid value. We got Carlos Rodon going to the mound here for the San Francisco Giants, who's 5-4 with a 3.18 ERA, 10-2 to the NRFI so far this season. Very solid. He only really had one bad start all year, in which he gave up 8 earned runs, which came on the road, but that really skewed his numbers. If you look at his numbers outside of that start, he's been absolutely terrific pretty much all year long. Which we do like to see that. And he's, nothing to be worried about on the other side here for the Pirates as far as hitting. Pirates batting 227 off of lefties this year. Carlos Rodon, a lefty. So obviously they're not batting well versus righties either. Pirates on the season 29th in first inning runs at home. So it's obviously very good. We love to see that. And then on the other side here, for the Pirates pitching, we got Zach Thompson here going to the mound for the Pirates. 3-4 with a 4.50 ERA. Just 6 out of 11 to the NRFI, but over his last 7, he's 5-2 to the NRFI. So he's picking it up. He's actually got an ERA of 3.62 at home, which is solid. And over his last 7 starts, this guy's actually been pitching really well. He actually had a really bad start to the season. He's been pitching much better lately. He's rocking a 2.34 ERA with a .98 whip over his last 7 starts. So he's actually been very good. We like to see that. And on the other side here, for the bats for San Francisco, they are 28th in first inning runs on the road. So we love to see that. And they're hitting just 240 off righties, which isn't anything really too scary. It doesn't really concern me as far as that goes. And, the other factor I love here, when we talked about pitcher-friendly parks, in that 2014 Bleacher Report article that I mentioned so often, PNC Park, Pittsburgh Pirates Park, was actually the #1 pitcher-friendly park. So obviously, we love to see that. We really do. We don't want to have a first inning run, and I think we'll have a great shot to cash this one, and I think the value is really solid. So love it there, guys, for our #1 pick. We're going with the San Francisco Giants, Pittsburgh Pirates, NRFI bet here, no run first inning at -125 odds on Caesars. Okay, and at number 2, we are going with Carlos Correa over 1.5 bases here for the Minnesota Twins. Odds to be determined. This guy's Correa is hitting .304 here on the season with a 16 extra base hits, so it's pretty solid. He's got pretty solid splits here as well. He's hitting .301 on the road, which is where this game will be here in Arizona. And he's hitting .333 off of lefties. He's drawing a matchup here with Madison Bumgarner, who's a left-hander, which I think he'll have a great shot here to cash. Correa here hitting .301 at night, which is pretty solid as well. So all his splits, really, he's above 300 on all of his splits there. He is just 2 out of 11 in his career off of Bumgarner, but he did hit a home run. And honestly, with the way Bumgarner is pitching right now, I do like the matchup here for Correa. For one, Correa is swinging a really hot bat. He's 10 out of his last 13 to this line, 6 out of his last 10 on the road, and he's hitting .429 in the month of June. So it's obviously very good. And Bumgarner here on the opposite side is struggling a little bit. He's 2-6 on the season with a 3.50 ERA, a 1.29 WHIP. He's allowed 45 hits and 40.1 innings pitched on the season, which is actually a decent bit of hits. But here over his last 3 starts, he's allowing a .309 batting average and a 1.69 WHIP, which is what we like to see. A lot of those hits. So the runs we're actually not as worried about. We want to see a guy that actually gives up a lot of hits because that's what counts towards our bet. We're not looking for runs. We're looking for bases. So he's got a very high WHIP and a very high batting average allowed over his last 3 starts here in June. So right now his Twins offense has been humming. I think Bumgarner's honestly going to struggle in this one. I really do. And if it were to get to the bullpen, Diamondbacks bullpen is pretty bad as well. The 24th in bullpen ERA. So those are all the factors I love to see on a basis bet like this. And you're likely to get plus odds here on Correa as well. I will post the odds for it once we have it official. Should be in the plus 110 range for sure. So do love it there, guys, for our #2 pick. We're going Carlos Correa over 1.5 bases here. Odds to be determined for the Minnesota Twins. Okay, and finally at number 3, I'm not going to make this complicated, guys. We're going with the Atlanta Braves -1.5 run line here versus the Chicago Cubs at -102 odds. So you guys are probably aware the Atlanta Braves have won 14 games in a row. They've covered in 12 out of 14, 12 of those 14 games, which we obviously love to see that. I want to roll with a team like this, and I want to pick on the bad teams. Chicago Cubs are a bad baseball team. No other way to say it. Their pitching sucks, just the way it is. Their bullpen's terrible. They're 29th in bullpen ERA on the season. The Braves on the other side are 4th in bullpen ERA, which obviously we like that. And 2 starters here that, it'd be hard to pick from these 2 starters because we don't have, right now, neither one is particularly pitching great. We got Charlie Morton on the mound here for the Braves, 4-3 with a 5.67 ERA. However, the Braves have actually won 6 of his last 7 starts. So they're giving him plenty of run support. Anticipate that again here today. And I've actually seen signs of life here from Charlie Morton lately, right? His last 2 games, he's actually put up 12 strikeouts and 8 strikeouts in his last 2. Despite giving up some runs, I do like to see that. That means he's starting to get his stuff back. 12 was obviously a season high. And maybe he could build off that performance and pitch a solid outing here against Chicago, whose offense overall doesn't scare me. They're 19th in runs. So I think Charlie Morton can have a solid day here versus the Cubs. He didn't earlier this season. He lasted just over 2 innings. But I think here he is starting to pitch a little bit better now. And I think definitely he could. This is a nice spot for him to really get it going here versus the Cubs. On the other side, we got Thompson for the Cubs, who's 6-2 with a 3.67 ERA. But over his last 3 starts, he's 1-2 with a 13 ERA in the month of June, allowing a 3.42 batting average and a 2.22 WHIP. So he's been absolutely horrible. And here, you can't face a more dangerous offense than the Atlanta Braves right now. Braves on the season 6th in Major League Baseball in runs, but they're cooking right now. right now this Braves lineup has looked unstoppable. They posted just a ton of runs versus the Nationals. Absolutely punished them in that series, covering in every game in that series. And fairly easily, too. It wasn't even close. And I think that could be this again, obviously. Braves here have won 7 of the last 10 meetings here with the Chicago Cubs. They've covered in 6 of those meetings as well. So we also love to see that. I think this is just another great spot for the Braves, guys. I don't see them losing to the Cubs. I really don't. Maybe all series. We might keep running this, depending on how things look. We might keep running this because Braves are hot, and I like riding with the hot team versus a bad baseball team. I just like doing it. So, love it there, guys, for our number 3 pick. We're going with the Atlanta Braves, -1.5 run line here versus the Chicago Cubs at -102 odds. Okay, guys, that's going to do it for our picks. If you enjoyed the content, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We are on the road to 6,000 subscribers. Guys, I appreciate all of your support here at the channel. If you guys have been following us for NBA as well, we just finished up the NBA season last night with the Warriors that are taking the NBA Finals, winning the championship. Congratulations to them. But we finished the NBA season really strong, going 10-2 in the NBA Finals. So hope you guys made money in that. And we're getting it rolling now with baseball. We just got baseball up until football season, so I'm really pumped about it. I love betting baseball. Baseball's a lot of fun as well, and I think we're going to be able to get on a nice run here. So wish you guys all the best of luck. Let me know your favorite bet down below in the comments section. Let's cash out today. Let's get this 3-0 sweep. Let me know what you guys are playing. Other than that, that's going to do it for me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we will catch you all next time. Peace out.